When the world went silent under the comet, Part 1, I thought I was losing my mind. Then the forest proved I wasn't in control of anything anymore. The worst part is how long I kept asking myself, did I do this right, while the world held its breath? I'm a wildlife acoustics researcher. I record life. Bird calls, insect rasp, the messy, comforting noise that tells you the ecosystem is still breathing. 7 years of it, from salt marshes to red dirt to open ocean hydrophones. I know what normal looks like on a spectrograph the way most people know their own handwriting. 2 weeks ago, I was in the back of our Land Rover with headphones on and my laptop balanced against my knee. The field station meadow should have been chaos. Cicadas at steady bands, wrens spiking sharp, wind painting soft fuzz across the low end. My screen was a flat line. I did the ritual. Checked the preamp. Reseated every cable. Swapped the mic. Restarted the recorder. I even cleaned the connector with my sleeve like that would help. Nothing changed. A clean, indifferent nothing. Nina, my research partner, leaned against the rover door and didn't look up from her phone. She'd been tracking the Comet, C-2024V1, the one people were filming in broad daylight like it was a novelty. It had been smeared across the sky for weeks now, brighter every day, as if it was moving closer without actually moving. Humidity, she said. Or battery cycling. You know how finicky the gear gets out here. Batteries are fine, I whispered. I didn't mean to whisper. The air just felt padded, like sound had to push through an extra layer to exist. Even my own voice seemed too sharp, too present. I climbed out and walked into the meadow with the microphone cradled like a fragile thing. Beetles should have been ticking inside the rotting logs. Ants should have been clicking their jaws in tiny bursts. A finch should have yelled at me for stepping too close. Instead, the only sound was my boots compressing grass. I crouched by a fallen branch and pulled out my magnifying lens. The beetles were there. Hundreds of them in the fissures of bark, alive, not curled or dried out. Their antennae moved in slow, careful sweeps. Not frantic. Not curious. Cautious. I held my breath without thinking, as if my lungs had finally caught up to whatever the insects already knew. Back at the rover, Nina tilted her head toward the sky. Her mouth opened like she was about to offer another explanation, another neat box to put this in. Then she stopped, swallowed hard. The sound of her throat was obscene in the silence, like a gunshot in a church. Her eyes flicked to me, and something passed between us that felt like shame. Not for being wrong, for making noise at all. When the comet brightened overhead, casting a thin shadow across the grass in the middle of the day, I stared at my dead-flat spectrograph and realized I'd been troubleshooting the wrong thing. It wasn't the equipment. It was everything else.